Hello everybody, welcome. I'm Zodiac, welcome. So basically, in this wonderful reading, or basically this poker video, um, basically it means that this is going to be a very interesting way about knowing what to do, and I think that my own special way about knowing what to do. I think that this is a poker video as well. It's the $50 poker game, right? And you know the basics, but the way how this is, you have to understand that what's going on in that circumstance, whether you enjoy it, whether you like it, whether if you do exactly what it's going to be doing, you know what it is, you have to understand about this is the way it kind of goes. And you're thinking, okay, well, I understand this. I'm going to, have a wonderful time, but then you have to understand that. You have to believe about your, your own way about knowing what to do, and you're thinking, okay, well, I know what to do, all right, but then you have to understand that, right? You have to believe about what's going on, right? So you have to understand about the basic way about knowing what to do, and this is going to be a way of knowing about how it is. And when it seems to be very interesting, you have to understand that, right? So this is a way about knowing what to do, and you have to do exactly what it seems to be. You have to be responsible how it is, and how you can understand that, and how you're going to believe about the way how it is, right? So you have to understand, but the way how it is in that way, and you have to know exactly what you're going to be doing. You have to understand about what's going on, right? So you have to believe about your own circumstances, and you have to know what it kind of implies to you, and you have to know what it takes in that way about how it's going to be, right? So that's how it seems to be. But then you have to understand that how you're going to do that in the way of how you can, exactly what it seems to be, right? So you have to understand, right? Because this is not like a life and death situation. You know what I mean, right? But this is how it is, right? So you have to believe it. You have to know exactly how it is. So you have to know what's going to be doing, and you have to believe but what's happening, right? So you have to understand that this is the way it seems to be, and you have to know exactly this is the way it goes, and you have to be who you are to understand that. So if this poker video resonates to all of you, I hope that you all like it. Please get a like, please get a comment if you want, but then you have to understand the way it seems to be. So uh, this is the way it goes, right? This is the way it seems to be. So remember that the poker will be on your left side, and Zodiac is on the right side. So do not get confused about it. But the way how this is the way it seems to be. And if you want to know about the DP Dots poker game, basically you get points whether you get flushes, straights, full houses, a royal flush, quads, you name it, right? And you have to know exactly how it is, and it's based on math, right? It's based on how it is. So you have to know what it is, and this is the way it seems to be. So this is the way it kind of goes, but this is the way it seems to be. So I have the dealer button that I have over here, and I also have a Tim's card to split the cards up as well. So this is the way it seems to be, but this is how it resonates. This is the way how it goes, and you have to know exactly what it seems to be. So here we go. So let's see. The Pogots have the Jack of Clubs, so Alex has 9 clubs. So Pogots go first. Pogots have what they going to be, and they have Jack of Spades, 6 of Clubs, Jack of Diamonds, and Jack of 7 of Hearts. So that's the way how it goes in that way. Let's see what Zoe else has. I have the 2 9 of Hearts, Queen 3 of Spades, and 5 of Clubs. So it's not bad in this originality, but the way how this is, it's going to be very interesting indeed. And this is how it goes. So here we go. And the flop is 2 of clubs, 10 of hearts, king of clubs. The turn. Turns an 8 of hearts. And 5 of spades. I have 5s and 2s. Pro guys kind of miss with their straight draw. So now it's 1 point for Zodiac, 0 points for pro guys. And let's see. Flop is 8 of hearts, king 2 of clubs. Turn. Now spades. And 9 of diamonds. I have 9-2 full house. Way to go, me. So now it's 2 points for Zodiac, 0 points for Polygraphs. And the flop. Flop is 9 spades, king clubs, 8 hearts. The turn. Ace of diamonds. And king of hearts. I believe that a pair of nines cannot defeat a pair of jacks because a pair of jacks and kings got set. So now it's 1 point for the pro gods, 2 points for Zodiac. And here we go. And the flop is 4 clubs, ace of diamonds, 8 of hearts. Turn. 3 diamonds. And 8 of clubs. I have 2, 3, 4, 5 ace, ace high straight. Pro guys only have a pair of jacks and eights, so the straight defeats it. So now it's 3 points for Zodiac, 1 point for the pro guys. Let's see. And the flop is 8 of clubs, 3 diamonds, 8 of hearts. Turn. 10 of diamonds. And king of diamonds. I believe that a pair of 3s, pair of 8s cannot defeat jacks and 8s. So now it's 2 points for the pro guides, 3 points for Zodiac. This is very good indeed. You know, and when you have the basic way and the basic understanding about what's going on, you have to understand how it is going to imply of the situation, right? So it's like you have to understand what's happening in that way and thinking, okay, this is the way it goes, right? So you have to understand what it seems to be. So here we go. Progress, we get 5 cards. Zodiac, we get 5 cards. Let's see what's happening. I have king, queen of hearts, jack, 5, 2 of clubs. So that's not bad for me. And let's see. Pro guys have the 6, 10 of clubs, jack, 9 of spades, and 9 hearts. So let's see. Flop is 3 of clubs, 6 of diamonds, 4 hearts. Turn. 6 hearts. And 4 diamonds. Players have a 3 of a kind with a pair of 6s, but I have the 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 high straight. So now it's 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 points for Zodiac, 2 points for the Pro Gods. And the flop is 2, 4 of hearts, 3 of clubs. The turn. Queen of spades. And king of spades. So I have 2 pair of kings and queens. Pro guys kind of miss with their straight draw. Now it's 5 points for Zodiac, 2 points for the pro guys. And the flop is 8 queen of clubs, queen of spades. Turn. Another queen of diamonds. Wow, so I have 4 queens. The pro guys have a full house. Wow. And 3 hearts. So I can't use my king queen and say I got the 4 of kind. I can't. But the pro guys can have pair of 9s and 3 of queens because that's a full house. So that must be 3 points for the pro gods, 5 points for Zodiac. This is wow, by the way. And let's see. And the flop is 5, 10 of diamonds, queen of spades. The turn, 8 of hearts. And 9 of diamonds. So the pro guys have a top set, they have a queen eye straight, but look at this, I have 9, 10, jack, king, queen, so king eye straight. So he's king, jack, with a 9, 10, queen, I have a straight, right? So that if he's there, queen eye straight, against my king eye straight takes it, so that'll be 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 points for Zodiac, and 3 points for the pro guys. It is getting intense, by the way. You know, and when it gets intense, you know how it is, right? So you have to try to understand how it kind of plays out in that way. And you're thinking, okay, I know what to do, alright, this is the way it goes. But then it's like, how you're going to do that in that way, right? In that, you know, ordinary fashion of how it goes, right? So it's like, okay, this is the way it seemed to be, this is how it's going to be, knowing what to do. And when it does, it's like, okay, this seems to be very accurate, at least it is in that way, right? So it's like, okay, this is how it's going to be, right? So this is the way it seems to be, and knowing it is very interesting indeed, right? So this is what it seems to be. Pros will get 6 cards, Zodiacs will get 5 cards. So let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, look at that. Pros have the Ace of Clubs, Queen 10 of Diamonds, Jack of Spades, and Queen 10 of Hearts. And let's see. Zodiacs has Queen of Spades, 2, 5, Jack of Clubs, and Ace of Hearts. So, you know, the Poguts can make a royal flush because they have the Queen 10 of Hearts, but because I have the Ace of Hearts, so it's basically out. So it's like very interesting indeed, right? So here we go. And the flop. Flop is Ace of Spades, 9 clubs, 2 of spades. Turn. 5 of spades. And 3 diamonds. And I believe that I have Ace 5, Ace 2. I have 2 pair. So Poguts kind of miss with their top pair. So that'd be 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 points for Zodiacs. 3 points for Poguts. Flop is 5, 2, Ace, all spades. Wow. And turn. Turns to 2 of diamonds. And 9 diamonds. So Ace 2 full house. Yeah, defeats the queens and 2s. So now that must be at least 8 points for Zodiacs, 3 points for Poguts. And let's see. And the flop is 4 of clubs, King 4 of spades. Turn. 9 clubs. And 2 of spades. I believe that I have a pair of 2s, but the Poguts have queens and 4s, so they have 2 pair. Oh my god. So that must be at least 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 points for the Poguts, 8 points for Zodiacs. Okay. So this is going to be very interesting indeed. And it's going to be very good to understand how it's going to be. And you have to understand about how it is. So it's like, okay, everything's going to be very interesting. It is. But then how would you understand about what's going on in that way, right? So it's like, okay, I know what to do. Alright. But it's like, how would you understand the way of how this is? You have to understand that the way how it goes, right? So like, this is the way. If there's a will, there's always a way, right? So Focus, we get 5 cards, so else we get 6 cards. So let's see what's going on. And I have the 7, 2, 5 of hearts, 7, 9 clubs, and 7 spades. So I got basically trip 7s. And this is what I have. Well, let's see what the Poguts have. Poguts have the King 6 of hearts, 3 King of spades, and 3 of diamonds. So, you know, the way how this is, I think it's going to be very good indeed. And it's the way it kind of goes, right? So here we go. And the flop. Flop is 10 of spades, 8 of hearts, ace of diamonds. The turn. The turn is the king of diamonds. Top step for the pro gods. And let's see. The 3 of clubs. Complete miss for Zodiac. So the pro gods got top step. And now it's 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 points for the pro gods. 8 points for Zodiac. And the flop is ace 3 of clubs, ace of diamonds. So 4 outs for the pro gods right now. But if I have a 7, I think a 7 would be best. So like the 7 of diamonds would be one way I can do it. The turn. 2 of diamonds. Right suit, but wrong color. As in wrong card, I mean. And 9 of spades. Too little too late. You have 9s and 2s cannot defeat top set in a full house. So now it's 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 points for the pro gods. 8 points for Zodiac. And here we go. Flop is 6 of clubs, 9 of spades, 2 of diamonds. The turn. 2 of clubs. And jack of clubs. So I have the 9 high flush. Players can only have kings and 2s. I have 9 2 full outs as well. So now it's 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 points for Zodiac. And 6 points for pro guys. Right, so this is going to be the big finale. Here we go. Right, and this is gonna be it. This will be the way how it goes. And this is it. Here we go. And the flop. Flop is 9, jack of diamonds, queen clubs. The turn. Jack of spades. And 5 of spades. I have 9s and 5s. Pogos have kings and jacks. That defeats me. And now it's 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 points for the pro gods. And I'm up to, I think I'm still stuck at that 8 points, I believe. Yeah, 8 points for Zodiac. So this is going to be very close indeed. Very close. And when it's close, it's going to be very close, right? So it's like, how would you understand of how it goes, right? And you think, okay, well, everything's going to be fine, alright. But it's like, how would you understand that, right? Like, how would you face your own beliefs and understand about how it's going to be in that way and think, okay, well, it seems to be fine, and this is how it's going to be. So this is going to be very interesting indeed, and it's going to be, you know, the opportunity is going to be very interesting and very confident. So this is going to be very good of how it is. I don't usually do two boards like this, but I will. Let's see. So the flop is ace of spades, ace of clubs. And let's see. Flop is jack of diamonds, queen of clubs, and a five of diamonds. So that's the top board, this is the bottom board. Remember that. Turn. Turn is an ace of diamonds. And six diamonds. Last one. Queen of hearts. And six of clubs. So let's see. I have sevens and aces for a full house, but the pool gods have kings and aces for a full house. Wow. So now it's 8 points for the pool gods, 8 points for Zodiac. The second board is that pool gods have the three of a kind with a pair of sixes. I kind of missed because I only have sevens and sixes, so two pair, but the three of a kind defeats me. So 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 points for the pool gods, 8 points for Zodiacs. Right, so it's like everything seems to be all good in that way. So it's going to be very interesting. And now I'll see what's going to be going on with this. So right now the Pogas are in the lead, but I'm right behind. And this is just the way it kind of happens in that way. And think, okay, well, this is the way it goes. All right, right. So it's like how it's gonna be. I'm gonna have good luck on my side or not. It's the way it goes, right? So hope you all like this video. Please give it a like. Please give it a comment if you want. But this is gonna be the way it goes. So this is gonna be very interesting indeed. And the flop. Flop is queen of hearts, king of diamonds, a of hearts. Top set and a heart draw for the pool gods. Not very much for Zodiacs right now. The turn. Turns a five diamonds. Open ender for Zodiacs. I need a 6. 6 of clubs, 6 of diamonds will work. And ace of diamonds, that's not good, because I think that in my own way, that I think that the pool gods have top set with a pair of kings. I basically missed because I only have a pair of 5s, like, you know, I don't have a 3, I don't have a 4, I don't have anything. So, you know, this is the way it goes. But this is the way it is in that way. And I think that my own opportunity is that I had bad luck on my side, But that's the way it goes, right? You know what it takes, right? You know what you're up against. But the way how this is that the pro guards are up to 9 plus 1 is 10, so 10 points for the pro guards and 8 points for Zodiac. So, the winner is not me, no, but the pro guards are the winner, so be it, right? Such as life, ding, But you know what I mean, right? So this is the way it kind of is in that way. This is the way it kind of happens in that, how it is in that way. And I think that, the way how it goes in that perspective, I think that everything seems to be all great. And you know how it is, right? So this is the way it kind of goes, and this is the way it happens in that way. And you have to understand that the way how it is in that way. So I hope you all enjoy it. Hope you all like it. Hopefully you all enjoy of how it is. But this is the way it seems to be in that way. So I hope you all like it. Please get a like. Please get a comment if you want and enjoy. And this is the way it seems to be. And this is the way it happens. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day to you all. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye for now. Really, thank you. And bye.